There was a boy named Itanjas, an ordinary kid with ordinary dreams. He wasn't the smartest in class, not the strongest in sports, not the most talented in anything, just average. Every night, before sleeping, he wrote the same sentence in his notebook: I made for something bigger. But the truth was, he didn't know what that bigger thing even was. Years passed. Ethan grew into a young man. Life hit him hard like it hits everyone. Dreams started feeling unrealistic. Confidence started fading. And excuses became louder than ambition. I don't have time. I'll start tomorrow. It's already too late. Others are better than me. One night, frustrated and tired of his own repeated failures, he stood in front of the mirror and asked himself, how long will you keep disappointing yourself? Silence answered him. That night, he made a decision. Not a dramatic, world-changing decision. No. Something small, something simple, something most people ignore, he decided. I will do one thing every day that makes me 1% better. No matter what, no motivation, no excitement, no mood, just discipline. Day 1 he started running. Not 10 miles, not Kalima, just 1 mile. It was slow, painful, embarrassingly short, but he did it. Day 2 he ran again. Still hard, still slow, still just 1 mile. Day 3 same. Friends laughed. This guy thinks he's training for the Olympics. They joked. Ethan smiled and kept going. He started stacking small habits. 10 pages of reading daily, 20 minutes of learning a new skill. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. No excuses, no more negotiation. His life didn't change in a week. It didn't change in a month either. But something inside him changed. He stopped relying on motivation. He started showing up even when he didn't feel like it. And that was the turning point.
6 months later, Ethan could run 5 miles without stopping. He had read 12 books, more than he ever read in 5 years. He started working on his goals every night while others scrolled through social media. His circle said he changed, but really he didn't change. He returned to the person he was always meant to be. One rainy morning, while jogging alone on an empty road, he realized something powerful. Confidence isn't built by big wins. It's built by keeping promises you make to yourself. That hit him like lightning, because every time he said, I'll do it tomorrow, he was betraying himself. And every time he said, I'll do it today, he was building trust within himself. 1 year later, Ethan was no longer average. He built a body he was proud of, started a side business he once feared to even think about. His mindset was sharper, his focus stronger, his identity transformed. Not because he was gifted, not because he had some magical advantage, but because while others waited for motivation, he showed up every single day. People started asking, what's your secret? Ethan smiled and said, consistency is the secret that everyone knows but very few apply. They expected a complex answer, a hidden trick, a shortcut, but the truth disappointed them, because the truth demanded effort, and most people want results more than they want discipline.
Year 2, Ethan launched his own project. Year 3, it started growing. Year 4, people called it success, but they didn't see the unseen years, the early mornings, the silence, the repetition, the failures, the days he showed up with zero motivation. They only saw the results, never the process. One day, a young kid asked him, how do I become successful like you? Ethan kneeled down and replied, don't aim to be the best. Aim to be the most consistent. Success doesn't belong to the smartest. Success belongs to those who never quit on themselves. Talent can start the race, but discipline finishes it. Motivation can get you moving, but discipline keeps you going. Everyone wants a transformation. Very few are willing to live the daily habits that create it. Because greatness is not born from one moment. It is built from 1,000 boring, tiny, unrecognized decisions. So ask yourself today, will you be the person who waits for the right time, or the person who moves even when the timing is wrong, because time will pass either way. In 1 year, 2 people will look back. One will say, "I wish I had started." The other will say, "I'm glad I never stopped." You don't need to change your whole life today. You just need to change one habit, one small, disciplined action, repeated every day, because your future is not built on what you do sometimes. It is built on what you do consistently. So, tonight, make a promise to yourself, and tomorrow, keep it. Not for anyone else, for you, because the strongest form of self-love is self-discipline. This is the power of daily discipline.